Good evening. My name is Mr. Pringle, and I am your child's astronomy teacher for this semester. Astronomy is a one-semester course at Ferndale High School. It is intended to be a high-interest elective, also an opportunity for students to earn science credit and such. So anyway, I'm very excited. I enjoy teaching astronomy. It's a fun group of students. We get to study lots of really interesting and fun topics, and I find it very enjoyable. So I hope your students having a good time also with the course. I put together a couple of slides that I'd like to share with you just briefly um, about our course. And so here is the introduction there, the first slide. Um, Astronomy is a course where we start very local with things that the kids have experienced themselves. And so we begin the year by looking at a phenomenon that they've experienced. So sunrise and sunset, day-night patterns, 24 hours of daylight and darkness. Um, Looking at the lengthening of the days as we approach the summer versus the shortening of the days as we enter winter. And we do a lot of modeling physically, but also using simulations and conceptual models to build understanding around why these basic phenomenon that we experience regularly happen. This allows us to lay a foundation for the next pieces that we'll be looking at in the course. So after we look at local phenomenon that they experience regularly, our next step is to begin to look at things that are more difficult to see that can typically only be viewed through a telescope. And so we look at basic structure and function, history, and mechanics of our solar system and the bodies within the solar system. We then focus on stars. And so the history, the content, excuse me, not the content, but the makeup of stars, um, their evolution, stellar evolution. We look at different star classifications and types. We then expand that and look at galaxies and also the greater structure of the universe. So we do some basic cosmology, thinking about history, present, and future of the universe that we're living in. Our final unit is focused on human spaceflight and exploration beyond the borders of our beautiful blue planet. And we end with launching rockets and doing some fun projects like that, designing habitats for other planets and such. So it's a fun, high-interest elective where the students have the opportunity to do a lot of exploration of the topic and to work together to have fun and to learn some important things. For the parents, I just want to let you know that all of the information that we do daily in the course, the students can look up, and you can too if you have an observer account through Canvas, but all of it's available on Canvas. So pictured here is a typical Canvas page entry. It shows basically everything that we do over the course of the day, any assignments that were assigned. Down at the bottom, it'll show what was collected and what was due that day. I do this for a couple of purposes. One is to help as a class for all of us to stay organized, to know exactly what we're hoping to accomplish during a given day, but also as a record so that students that are absent can go back into Canvas and say, hey, what did we do on Wednesday, our half day last week? I missed that day. What do I need to make up? They can go back and look at that and see the exact list of what was missing. It also benefits a student that's at home ill. The student just needs to take out their school device, log into Canvas, and they see a list of everything that we're going to be doing during that day. Plus, they'll know exactly what is being turned in that day. So the hope is that having that information up on Canvas will allow them to stay fairly caught up with school while they're away. If you have any questions about our course or about astronomy or about your student, or if there's something that you feel like you'd like to discuss with me relating to your student or to the course, please feel free to reach out to me at don.pringle@ferndalesd.org or to call me on my desk number or my desk phone, which is 360-383-9287. The desk phone goes directly to voicemail, so don't worry about disturbing me if you want to call during class time. I'll receive a notification of that and get back to you as soon as I'm able to do so. So thank you for coming to Open House this evening. I wish I could have been there in person. I apologize for not being there. Uh, if you watch my introductory video, then you know why I'm not here tonight. I'm off with our Ferndale Theater program. But I'm so grateful to have your students in my class, to get to know them better and to work with them. I'm also very grateful to the voters of Ferndale for building us this beautiful facility where students from all over our community can come to learn. It's a wonderful place for teaching and learning. So thank you. Have a wonderful